Pete the Cat's Family Road Trip by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat's Family Road Trip. Pete, Bob, Mom, and Dad are going on a road trip across the United States. Dad loads the bags onto the roof. Mom picks the music. Bob and Pete grab the bike. Cat of the Mist. The first stop is Niagara Falls. They ride a boat to see the waterfall up close. Pete loves pretending he's the captain. Next stop is Boston. The family walks the Freedom Trail. They take a photo in front of Paul Revere's house. Historic and cool, says Bob. Now they are off to a new city. It is New York City. The family takes an elevator to the top of One World Trade Center. Look, it's the Statue of Liberty, says Dad. Savannah. In Savannah, they ride a riverboat. Pete orders a slice of peach pie. Yum, says Pete. Life is good. Ernest Hemingway Home and Museum. When they arrive at Key West, Pete meets a six-toed cat. Your paws are groovy, says Pete. Right back at you, says the cat. New Orleans is famous for jazz music. The groovy jazz music makes everyone dance in the streets. Route 66. Everyone is excited about the next stop. But then, uh-oh, the car gets a flat tire on Route 66. Don't worry, says Mom. We can't let this ruin our trip. Mom and Dad change the tire. Soon the family is on their way again. Mom parks the car. Look over there, says Bob. It's Mount Rushmore. What a sight to see! The family stops to take a photo. Old Faithful Geyser. At Yellowstone National Park, everyone unwinds. The park is so pretty and peaceful. Bob sees bison snacking on grass. Check out those horns, says Mom. Suddenly, Old Faithful shoots water high into the air. Cool, says Pete. Bob thinks it's time to try something different than a car ride. Bob thinks it's time to try something different than a car ride. The family goes on a horse ride instead in Utah's Monument Valley. In Los Angeles, Pete checks out the Cat Hollywood Walk of Fame. Pete puts his paws in the paw prints. I feel like a star, he says. San Francisco Cat Cable Car. When they get to San Francisco, they all squeeze into a cable car. Pete stands in the front and says, "Toot toot!" The last stop is Seattle. They go to the top of the Space Needle. Wow, says Mom, this city is pretty at night. Finally, it is time to go home. We saw so many cool places, says Bob. What was your favorite part? What was your favorite part of the road trip? Asked Mom. Pete thinks long and hard. There were so many neat sights. The best part was being together with you all, says Pete.